Welcome back to Girl Talk. I'm your host, Charity Moore, and alongside me are my partners in crime, Judy Dever and Ann Delaney. Hi, Ann.
Hello.
Before we get started, I just want to say thanks to everyone who tuned in last month. A lot of it's come through our YouTube viewers. I think we had close to 200 people who've tuned into the show. So just keep watching, and a lot of the things that we're hearing is positive and good comments. So we want to keep those coming in, and just thank everybody for watching. And if you haven't watched the show and this is your first, we are on weekdays, Monday through Friday, at 11:30. And you can watch us on Channel 3, and I think we air on Comcast and Metronet. So, and then also online. So, what's everybody hearing about the show? Have you had any comments made, or?
Well, I haven't had any negative comments, but
That's
then, well, you know, I'm one of those people though that I'm not quite sure if they're just being nice. But no, really, I've had some, you know, several comments that they thought it was cute and fun, and
good.
And that's what we're shooting for,
Right.
is fun and positive. So. Right. You know, and I did have a few, including your husband, that asked for my autograph. So, yeah,
all right.
Yeah, it was cool.
Well, and that was part of the whole goal too, is just all the negativity and just depressing news we always hear here in town. That's why we wanted to have this fun, lighthearted show. So, and if anyone wants to be a part of that and help submit subjects and things they want to talk about, they can obviously email us.
Or come for our, you know, our live
studio audience.
Yeah,
That's right.
You know, the one that we don't have.
That's right. But, you know, hey, if you walk through those doors, we will put you on that couch and you can be a part of this show. So, anyway, well, let's get started. Let's jump to shout-outs, because last month we kind of were rushing to get into that. So, you want to do shout-outs?
Yeah, I've been thinking about what my shout out is going to be, so I have decided it's going to be about Eddie Ziegler. I have recently met this cool kid. He comes into the club at Anytime Fitness. He works out in there, but he started 2 years ago. He started this 24-mile hike because he likes to hike. So he did it again last year. There were 6 people involved, and now this time he wants to invite anybody who wants to. So he has a full printout of the trail, what to expect, what kinds of food to bring. And so if you'd like to be a part of that, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Of course, free is. Doesn't cost you anything. But it's April 24th. It's at Brookville, and they're doing the Adena Trail. You can call him and get more information. We're going to put that on the screen, but he would like to RSVP if you'd like to do that. You can only, if you want to hike just half of the trail, like 24 miles is supposed to take about 8 hours. So if you want to just do half, then he'll make arrangements so that you would have transportation.
How about
away there?
A quarter?
I don't know if there's an opening there for you to like stop and get out of the woods. So I don't know anything about it.
An 8-hour hike?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I actually am going to get boots and everything and go do this. I'm going to try it.
I'm telling you, I hike from my basement to the top floor of our house.
That's about it, isn't it?
And that's a hike.
Yeah, that's a
I
hike.
get there and my heart is like, boom, boom.
Well, they're doing this even if there's mud, rain, and you got to take enough. You got to carry enough water for the day. You got to carry food,
my Lord.
And they say that some are very rugged.
Let's just go down and do a mile in and a mile out.
All right.
Okay? All right.
I ought to video some of it. Okay, that's my shout out.
Well, I'm going to do a shout out to my dad, because I thought about you after you said what you said yesterday. My dad, Jake Baker, turned 65 on March the 20th. And the reason why I'm excited for him is that he has worked in a factory for I don't even know how long. And he has finally made the decision that he's going to retire.
Awesome.
So he's on the
That's
countdown. Cool. Yeah, and my dad's worked so hard, you know, to provide for all of us and stuff.
Yeah.
And even now he's working overtime as much as he can. So shout out to my dad, Jake, for...
Happy birthday, Jake.
Yeah, for getting ready to retire.
I'm excited for you.
I want to retire, Dad. Oh, no. Oh, wait, I'm unemployed.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I get retired every day, you know? I mean, I wake up and I feel good. By the end of the day, I'm tired all over again.
What's your shout out?
Well, my shout out is it's pretty cool. My niece, Anna Davis, had her first baby on March 13th.
Yay.
Now, the significance to that is that happened to be her dad's birthday.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, from the time that they knew that what her due date was the 12th, my brother, for 9 months, has been saying, no, 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 Quasi is going to be born on the 13th, you know. So on the 13th, I texted my brother and said, happy birthday. And he texted me back and he said, we're at the hospital.
Oh my gosh.
And we really didn't know whether to believe him or not, you know.
Because he'd been saying it.
Right, but it was fact, and that baby was born on his birthday.
Aww.
So I think it's just really cool.
That
you
is
know,
cool.
And you know, congratulations to all of them. And he's a beautiful baby, which, you know, I can honestly say I've never seen an ugly baby. But
I have.
yeah, really.
My son Riley.
Yeah.
I love you,
That's
Riley.
not nice.
I'm telling you.
Poor Riley.
He was the ugliest baby I'd ever seen, and he cried all the time. Ugly, ugly, ugly. And thank goodness.
Well, he's cute now.
He is very cute. Yeah. And, you know, it was about maybe that 2-3 month old stage that I finally was like, oh, I think I'll keep him. When people say, I've never seen an ugly baby, I'm like, oh.
Well, then we need to see pictures. So, you know. But, you know, I mean, as cute as Rylan is, you know,
Ryland?
I thought you said Quasi.
Well, my brother called him Quasi. The whole time, my brother calls him Quasi, but that's just a family joke. Because he calls his daughter Lizzie Lizard Lips. So if that gets you any, you know. So, but, you know, he's really, really a cute little baby. But I got to say that my grandson Boone probably takes first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm jealous. I don't have any grandkids, so we're going to move on. We're going to upcoming events. All right, since I'm the walking calendar, I'm going to tell you what's going on.
Okay.
All right. May 7th is the high school scholarship night. And all I know is that we have one of the best around here. I know there is close to or more than 100 scholarships that they give out on that night. Our community is so awesome in the giving, and people raising money all year long for that. So that's May 7th, and then the prom, May 9th. I never went to my prom, but Charity did.
I did.
I didn't either.
Okay, well, I brought prom pictures, and
Of course.
I know. And let me just tell you, because I looked fabulous, and the
Oh,
funny
my
thing
goodness.
was, yes, you know, when you're, at least me, insecurities, you know, no self-confidence, all that kind of stuff.
Insecurity, Charity, right.
It's hard to believe, right?
Yeah, it
but
is.
in school, didn't have a look of it, you know? And so I look back and I think, gosh, you know, I wish I looked like that now. But I wish John could have a picture. But here is me. I know you can't zoom in on it, and I didn't get there to the store in time to do that, but here was me in my fabulous prom dress with my fabulous prom date. And I won't say the name because he's not local anymore, so he'll no one will ever know.
No, but he can see it on YouTube.
But isn't that cute, though?
Yeah. Now, where is prom this
absolutely.
year?
I think someone said it's going to be in the park in that.
Yeah,
in
the Robertson
old
building.
Yeah,
The Roberts
old
building?
building.
That's going to be cool.
That is
cool.
going to be cool.
So-
I'm glad to see that building being used.
Me too.
It's just beautiful.
It was a great
Beautiful.
salvage job.
Right.
It really
Restoration.
was. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you guys been in there lately?
Yeah, well, I was in there for the bicentennial when they first inaugurated it, and then just recently they put on new front doors. They took the old hardware, but they redid the doors. I haven't
awesome.
been over there to see it, but
I saw it as in a wedding reception.
oh,
And that was the first time I had been in there since a kid going through to see
Right.
projects and
Right,
stuff.
right.
Oh my gosh.
But you know, the building, and it was formerly called the 4-H building because that's where all the exhibits were done.
Right.
But that building was rented out for family reunions and wedding receptions and all kinds of neat stuff. And then it just went into a state of disrepair.
Yeah.
And, you know, everybody thought that it was not salvageable or it was going to be too expensive. So I was really, really glad to see, especially after we had the great donation for the Miller Building, which is a fabulous building.
Beautiful.
You know, my fear was, well, now that we have this, they really are going to let this go.
Right.
So I was so glad to see that they, you know, somebody picked up the cause and they went in and saved that building. That building's got a lot of great memories.
Oh yeah, and anytime you can restore something we already have for
Right.
one, and its historical value.
Right. Right.
Well, I want to tell you about another activity.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, but besides the prom,
So I'm not done with prom.
the prom is going to be live. I mean,
What's-
whether
isn't it
channel,
normally?
Yeah, but I mean, Channel 3 is going to have
Oh, okay. Okay.
you know, the video of the prom is going to be live.
Oh,
The
cool.
same as graduation, and graduation is going to be June 7th.
So it's going to be more than the promenade?
Yes,
That's going to be live?
I guess
We'll
it's
have
just
to
my-
check with John.
Yeah, but that's cool.
That is
Okay,
cool.
but that's an upcoming event. Did you want to talk more about the prom?
I just wanted to say this real quick, that kiddos, be careful on prom night.
Absolutely.
Use your brains, you know, and also everyone out and about, watch for the kiddos. If, you know, I'm always saying it takes a village to raise our kids.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see somebody being stupid,
And,
help get
and
'em.
unfortunately, it happens somewhere
It does,
across
it
our
does.
country,
That's
somewhere
reality.
that we find that somebody's had a tragic accident
Yeah.
on prom night, an avoidable accident.
Right. So just everybody
yeah,
be careful.
everybody be careful and
Good decisions, call a friend,
Right.
you know, call a parent.
I want to tell you another activity that's going to be happening in April. I know I am
I'm
the
not done
walking
with prom.
Are you still going to talk about prom?
will
20
later.
minutes later, we're still talking about prom. But anyway, if you want to do something fun and you want to do something kind of challenging, I wasn't going to say this, but you know, April 7th is going to be a boot camp at Anytime Fitness. April 7th, it starts 2 times a week, 7 to 8, and the whole community, anybody that wants to show up, of course, there's a cost to it. But you can call and check on that. It's very challenging, and it'll be something for you to do. Now, I have to also bring up April 9th.
What's April 9th?
April 9th is a live election forum,
Oh, okay.
Channel 3 here, and the mayor and the city council at large will be highlighted. So
Awesome.
that's all I have on coming events. I don't know what else you guys want to talk about on coming events.
Okay, back to
coming
prom.
events.
Back to prom, okay?
I do want to say,
Well, see, we didn't go to prom, so we just didn't
Yeah, it's
go.
like, well,
no, you know, I was
okay.
a past sponsor one year and or 2 years, and I had to help with prom. But go ahead.
I want to say how, you know, back in the day, we used to all get together the week of prom and we decorate our high school gym. Do you remember
Oh,
that?
yes.
And, you know,
Oh, I didn't do it because I wasn't going.
we had, you know, a billion streamers in there, and
Right.
we had, like, our theme was Hold On to the Night or something.
Okay, so you did it out at the
At
the current high school.
Yeah, the current
Okay.
high school gym. And, you know, we had like little water treatment area, not water treatment, but water
Fountain.
ponds and
Yeah,
fountains
yeah.
and stuff. And I just wanted to say, you know, these kids have never experienced that, you know, this
Oh, in
generation.
the whole school, yeah. Mhm.
So, you know, I would love for them to get to do something like that sometime, you know, and like we have this, you know, big picture here of all the kids that helped participate, and it was just a good senior class bonding thing.
So when you went to prom, how early did you start on the day of prom getting ready?
Oh my gosh, I think
Noon.
Yeah,
A week before.
Yeah, easily. Like,
Hair, nails, everything.
yeah, like my sister-in-law came over and we made it like a big girls' day and got my hair done. I mean, I did my hair. I didn't do like the kids do now, you know. But we still went
It's
out.
almost crazy.
It is,
Yeah.
and
crazy expensive.
It is, and I was looking. I found my receipt for my prom dress in here because I save everything.
Apparently.
We spent like $115 on our dress back in 1990.
Oh my, I know
But-
they spend way more than that now.
Yeah, some of them spend more than my wedding dress.
Okay, so when did you get married?
I got married in 98.
And how much was your dress?
My dress was $600.
Okay, when did you get married?
1981.
And how much was your dress?
My mom made my dress.
Oh,
She
that's
was a
special.
seamstress.
That is really
That is
special.
good.
Yeah.
That's priceless.
My mom
Yeah.
made all of
Yeah.
us, the girls.
Well,
she
I got
made all their
married
dresses.
in when did I get married? 1980, and my dress was $210.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was an awesome dress. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
but I mean that just proves we're old.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ian.
Well, we are done with the calendar.
Alrighty
Cool.
then. Well, last month we did a little game called Truth or Dare, and that was a way for us to kind of get to know us, how we react. Well, this time we're going to pull from the ducks. All right?
I'm scared to do this.
Don't
I had to
be
go first last
scared.
time.
All right, so you're going to go first this time. All right?
No cheating.
No looking.
I know, she cheated last time.
I'm
did.
choosing a different one
Cheater,
than what I
cheater,
was originally
pumpkin
going to, and I haven't
eater.
read it yet. Celebrity crush. I have lots of them. Well, I kind of like Matt Damon, but he's a little bit too young for me, and I really like Liam Neeson now just because I like going to the last 2 movies I went to see. He was in them.
What did you see?
I saw Run All Night, and then
Well, that's appropriate.
That's
and what was
fine,
the
right?
Taken one? I saw that one.
Taken 1,
Yeah,
2, and 3?
Yeah.
Those were good.
Yeah, those were good. So that's one of my crushes right now. But I do like Harrison Ford, and I like who is my Richard Gere.
Oh,
So I know I'm older, but you guys have
Richard Gere, Summersby. Oh.
I want to know what your crushes are.
Well, mine is Adam Levine.
Oh yes.
And,
Oh, are we going to invite him to the show?
I already invited him.
Okay.
Adam, this will
Okay.
be month 2 that you're invited to
I think
our
we need to
show.
get Dolly to come too.
Yeah. She's not my celebrity crush, though.
Well, no. No, she's not mine either, but she does so many good things for her
Yeah.
community
That would be cool.
and for kids across America. I mean,
would be
her imaginary library thing is awesome.
Yes. What was your
Very
crush?
cool.
My crush would be probably Richard Gere or Harrison Ford. I mean, I think they're awesome, and you know, if I see a movie and their name is in the credits anywhere, it's like, okay, we gotta go see that.
Yeah.
Because
It's somebody else's turn.
She is on it. How
I'm
much time do
telling
we
you.
have left? She's like, let's keep moving. Oh, mine is favorite song and why.
oh, that'd
Glad
be
I didn't
hard
get
for
that
me.
one.
Yeah, well, I should probably say one of my favorite songs is by Shania Twain, and it is From This Moment. Do you guys remember that?
I do.
And that is because that was our wedding song.
Oh.
Oh,
So, you know.
special.
And it was, and because we actually, like when we lit our Unity candle, before it started, and in her recording, like she's just kind of talking at the beginning. Scott didn't know I was going to do this, but I grabbed his hand so we couldn't start walking around to do, and I lip sync that to him. And so at first he's like, "Come on, we're supposed to go," you know, because that's what we rehearsed. And I was just like, "Pay attention." And so I start, you know, kind of and so, you know, there's not a dry eye in the church because everyone's like, "Oh, that's so sweet." So that's mine. Anybody else? Favorite song?
Yeah.
No, I don't have one.
All right, you're up, Miss Judy Patootie. I have more favorite
I picked
songs,
mine by
but-
color.
It hopped out.
It did.
Perfect marriage age.
Oh,
Well, that's interesting, and that's
is.
certainly an opinion
it is.
because what's perfect for me may not be perfect for anyone else. I was 26 when I got married,
Me too.
and
Me too.
well, I'm telling you, it must be the perfect age.
And we're all still married.
We are.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that works.
I'm telling you. And that was not planned, folks.
No, that wasn't.
Yeah. But I do not regret waiting to get married. We've had a really, really good marriage, and I don't know, it just would have been so different. You know, now on the other hand, you know, my 4 siblings all got married younger, and you know, they're all still married too.
Yep.
So, you know, it's an individual thing, but for me, I like the idea of mid-20s.
What do you think about that?
Well, I agree.
With what part?
About-
Older or younger, or it doesn't matter?
It doesn't really matter
Yeah.
because
It's an
it just
individual
doesn't really
thing.
matter. It's
Yeah.
just
My
whatever.
parents were married when they were like 16, 17, 18, right in through there.
Yeah.
They've been married forever.
Right. Yeah.
And if my child, though, come up to me now and was like, I'd be like, heavens, no,
Right.
not even going to think about it.
But you know, times are different.
Way different.
You know, my folks were married. My folks were married when they were my mom was almost 18, but she had just graduated high school, and my dad was 19. They were married for 60 years before my mom passed away. And, you know, all 5 of their kids, there's no divorce.
Wow.
So, you know, but you didn't have, the values were different. Mm-hmm. And kids were raised to be hard workers. I mean, we all worked on the farm, and we helped around the house, and we helped with the garden, and did all kinds of things that kids don't do today.
Right.
And I think that what we did helps maturity, you know, and we tend to coddle our children where they don't mature as quickly. So I think that has a bearing, but anyway, we probably need to move on.
All right. Okay, I have something funny I saw on Facebook, and it's probably YouTube, but I saw it through Facebook. Did anybody see the little kid dancing to Happy?
I did.
At the
it was awesome.
Oh my gosh, this little guy, you know, the Happy song by Pharrell. He is just dancing down the aisleway, and he's, you know, getting into
Down the steps, up the steps.
And it was, he danced like the entire time, and everyone is rooting him on, and even the players stopped, like once he'd gotten, you know, so close to the court. Not during the game, but they stopped their warm-up and was like, and I was like, that is my kind of kid, because I would totally do something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Well,
have done
good.
it
I'm
in
going to
his
challenge
age,
you to do that somewhere here in Connersville.
I would do it.
Okay.
If y'all have an event and you need a ham to come over, things I would do.
Oh, no.
We'll come cheer you on. Yeah. Yeah, we'll come cheer you on.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Anybody else have a?
Well, I like the goat.
Oh, yeah.
I like the little goat. He's just so cute. You know, and the guy, you know, you turn your volume up, and the guy's saying, you know, well, come on, say something. He goes, nah. And he goes, hey, you can do better than that. And he goes, nah. It's just awesome.
And the goat thing has really taken off. Like,
It
it's in
has.
the Geico commercial.
I know. There's all kinds of goat videos on
Yeah.
YouTube
Goats are
and
cute.
Facebook, and they're just hysterical.
They're cuter than kids sometimes.
Well, they are kids.
They are.
I mean, you know, that's what they call a baby
You're
goat
right.
as a kid.
You're right.
So, yeah, they are kids.
All right,
Okay,
so moving on.
on.
So spring has sprung here in Connersville finally, right? So I'm breaking out the flip-flops. I'm breaking out the capris. Do you know what that means, ladies?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I think I know.
It is time to
get out-
shave the legs.
Yeah, it's time to get out the chainsaw, folks. Or the lawnmower.
Oh, my goodness. And I hate that because I do not like to shave every time I'm in the shower, you know? And so you get that first shave going on, and you're like, going back. It's horrible.
Well, it is.
So anyway, that means shave the legs.
Yeah.
So, because I don't wax. Do you guys wax?
No.
No.
No, I don't either. But you know, I would wax my legs if someone would come in and wax them for me for free. So
I could do that. We could do that on the show.
oh, we should do that. We should do that with our beauty
Makeup.
day.
Yeah, I can do it. You put the wax on there, I can rip it off now. I'm telling
I'd let you rip it off. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Well, I also want to say this. I know we're going to run out of time real soon, but if anyone thinks about like when you're cleaning up your yard, because I'm a big Pinterest person, pick up those little sticks, clean them up real good, and if you spray paint them or like paint them with a brush or whatever, crafty.
Yeah, I'm
over
like
here.
listening. Didn't you see?
Paint them with spring colors, and you put them in a vase.
Oh.
So
So
it's
you
kind
get your
of like
bouquet. A stick bouquet.
You get a stick bouquet. But anyway, if you look it up on Pinterest, it's really cute. So
Well, you know, I probably couldn't kill that.
I couldn't either.
See, I mean, I kill artificial flowers.
Right.
How do you kill artificial?
I don't know, but they do. They just look terrible. You know, and
Limpy and
yeah, they do.
artificial.
Yeah, they look. Yeah, it's bad. I mean, I just don't have a green thumb. But,
I don't either.
But you know, if you're doing stuff that's already dead, then it doesn't matter.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, movie moment.
Well, I wanted to talk about something else.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, when I first became a teacher, I knew I was somebody when I went to the grocery store because we were like pushing the cart. and there was this little boy, and he'd go, "Mom, Mom, Miss Art, Miss Art," and we were going on and on about Miss Art, and I knew I was somebody.
Aww.
So as the years go on, and you're a teacher, whenever you go out into the community, somebody usually stops and wants to talk with you. I feel sorry for my husband who has to be with me. But anyway, couple that with me losing 150 pounds, and you go out into the community. Mike's just sitting there. No one speaks to him. So guess what? His birthday, he's going to turn 60 on April 15th, and I would like, he doesn't usually watch anything like this.
But we're gonna make him.
Yeah. So I would like for anybody that comes in contact with Mike Delaney on April 15th, make over him, tell him how wonderful he is, and you know, just go from there.
Happy birthday, Mike!
Okay,
Yeah,
so
happy
we gotta
birthday.
move on.
Maybe we should go sing
Mine's
happy
4
birthday.
days after that.
Yours is?
Yeah, April 19th. I'll be
Oh.
61. Oh, I didn't say that on my TV, did I?
Sydney's birthday is the 26th.
Well, there we go.
All right.
We're
So I
full
guess we
birthdays.
went into another category. It's called Whose Birthday Is It?
Well,
All
there we
right.
go. That's
Are
cool.
Do we have time to talk about movies, or are
Yes,
we going to talk
we
about
got-
how to get on the show?
Oh, we should probably talk about how to get on the show.
Well, don't sound so depressed about it.
We'll move movies to next month.
Yeah, that gives
Well,
me
you
time
can
to
tell
go
about
see
your
some.
favorite movie you saw this time.
I just want to say that I saw Insurgent, Giver, Home, and Cinderella. All 4 of them, awesome movies, and 2 of them were books.
I want to ask you something else. Did you eat
Cinderella
popcorn
probably.
at every movie?
Heck yeah! Got the free popcorn on Tuesday.
Yeah.
$5 show.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
That's
senior
the ones I go
citizens,
to.
That's good too, because they give senior citizens free popcorn. Woo!
Awesome. So,
Yeah.
will my dad be a senior citizen?
Well, I guess if I am, he is.
When do you become a senior citizen?
Whenever they look at you and say, "Are you a senior citizen?"
Well, you know what? I think our time's up.
Oh,
So
man.
anytime that you want to have anything about the show or whatever, you can go to our email.
Yep.
Send us an
Yeah.
email.
I think that's
and,
being shown at the bottom of the screen.
It is. It is like Girl Talk at localtv3.com. And because I didn't write it down this time because we're
Whew.
that good. I
Yeah,
we
that-
And I guess
memorized
we'll
it.
see you next month.
Yeah, we will see you next month on. Oh, we've got more time. We've got more time.
Well, that's cool.
All right, so I want to talk about the movie real quick. So, The Giver.
The Giver.
was a book that my daughter read. Okay, so we watched it on Netflix.
Okay, who's in it?
Nobody that I know.
Okay.
But it starts off in like a black and white world, you know, everything is very just phew, and it ends a different way. I'm not going to tell you what it ends like, but it was really fascinating. I mean, I really liked it.
You know, I like Netflix. I've seen a lot of movies that I wouldn't have, that I really didn't even know about.
Right.
And you know what's really nice is if you start one, especially since my Netflix is free for the next year, if I started out and I really don't like it, I can just,
Right.
and it doesn't cost me anything, I can go back and pick out another movie. But, you know, there's been a couple of nights when I watched like 3 or 4 movies and I don't go to bed till 3 o'clock in the morning. So, you know, it has its advantages. But
Oh, man. Well, the other movie I want to say real fast is Cinderella. But I was mad because she didn't wear her hair up like she does in the Disney one. So, anywho. All right, ladies, I think that's it. So, hope everyone enjoyed the show. Remember to contact us on email, YouTube, and heck, you can Facebook us.
hey, you know what? Keep asking for those autographs. It's
That's
cool.
right.
You know, and don't forget, you can walk through the door and be part of our
Live studio audience.
not.
All right, well, we'll see you guys next time on Girl Talk. I'm Charity Moore.
I'm Judy Dever.
And I'm Ann Delaney.
See you next time.